Hello and welcome to Soul Based Craft and Creations. I am Louise and today is Wednesday. And for this video, it's Woobling Wednesday. What is Wooblin Wednesday? Well, this is the brainchild of Missi from Missi's Yarniverse and More, Rainee from the Woolly Llama Shop, and Patricia from Yarny Cat Crochet. End of summer, October time last year, they were working on some big projects and were starting to feel a little bit, how can I put it? Like it was a long slog. I mean, okay, they were doing what they'd called the 100 days of Halloween, and they'd all planned on doing a big blanket. So, yeah, 100 days of making the same thing can be quite daunting, as I'm finding out with some of the ones that I do. And especially as they also have their own other things that they make as well. And sometimes when you're making big projects, you get a little bit of, "Oh, when is this going to finish?" It's like the project is never ending. It's never going to finish. So they got some Woobles or Wooble-like kits and started making them. And because they're small kits, you can make one in, depending on how quick you crochet, but you could probably make one in under an hour, and it's nice and easy, and you just get on with it, and it gives you that endorphin rush of something being completed, which makes you feel better about doing some of the bigger things. So, how have I got involved? Well, it started off with the fact that the ladies decided that they were going to do a patch involvement with doing the woobling. And what you had to do was choose one from each of them, make it, send a picture to Rainey, and then you will get your patch. Send the picture and your details to Rainey, and um, then you would get a patch. Now, I've asked Rainey to hold, I have sent in my picture, but I've asked her to hold off sending me the patch, purely because there are a few things that I'd like to order from her um, embroidery shop. Um, you will need to go over to her channel to find out more. And was trying to try and help save her because over here in the UK. I was going to try and save her a bit of postage by having it as part of my order. Haven't yet got around to doing the order, I must admit. Finances have been a little bit on the difficult side at the moment, so it's something I am in no hurry to receive the patch. I mean, look, I'm also taking part in a few other things, like the Silly Yarny Sisters Spectacular Saturday, which also has a patch involved. I'm also taking part in Duck Duck Dishcloth, which also has a patch involved. So, um, I don't mind waiting and having it all put together rather than it going as separate and um, costing more in postage. I mean, postage is not cheap at the moment. It's very, very expensive, and I would like to try and help save some pennies. Well, dimes as much as possible by me putting it together as one package rather than several packages. So, why am I doing more? Well, because my grandson likes all the little amigurumi things I make. Um, so I thought to myself, I'll make them and he can have them and play with them and whatever he wants to do with them. So, what did I draw out last week? I'm basically each week I'm drawing out a couple, two or three, and making them using. I purposely bought chenille yarn to make these with. So, what was picked last week? Well, last week was a cinema roll by Patricia and Cactus Kitty by Missi. So the cinema roll is this. This is what my cinema roll looks like. Um, yes, I went slightly rogue, but I go slightly rogue because I hate sewing, and it ended up being because I went rogue a little bit. I got that eye in the wrong position, but yeah, I hate sewing, so I do whatever I can so that I don't sew. I do as little as possible. So that was the cinema roll. Now the Cactus Kitty, I went very rogue. Um, Pattern that Missy had selected was very complicated, and would have meant, with the fact that I'm using chenille yarn, would have been quite a bit bigger than the little one that was on the pattern, because they were using a very small yarn and there was lots of stitches, so it would have just been too big. So I went looking for another one and I found this one, and it is called a Cactus Kitty on the actual pattern. I will find it and I will link it in the description box below. But it is a little kitty, and I did it separate. I didn't attach it because to the thing. It was, you attach it together, but I didn't attach it because I know my grandson will want to play with it separately. So I also went slightly rogue on the pattern because of the, again, don't like sewing. I'll find a way of doing it so that I don't have to sew as much as possible. Which I would have had to have done a bit of sewing on the pot to attach it, and yeah, no, I don't sew. Eh, I will do whatever I can to not sew. Find a way around it. So that's what I did last week. So what have I got to do? I've got to now draw out for next week. Now again, I'm only going to draw out a couple. I'm still feeling the effects of the appointments that I've had in the last couple of weeks, and with the fact that I've also, when you see this, little man will be here. Um, so I know that I'm going to be pretty much exhausted, is the term I would put it, um, in the polite form. The not so polite, well, that's certainly not for um, putting on YouTube. Anyway, so let's draw out another two and see what we're going to get. So let's take me spare tub out. There we go. Right. Right, here we go. We'll pick out two. And we've got one and two. That back in there so that I don't lose them. I just realised I've not got the card at the ready. So let's get that out. Right. And the numbers are 5 and 15. Number 5 is the Hello Kitty. And number 15 is the pickle. I know little man's going to like the pickle. I made a pickle sometime the end of last year, and he would not let it go. Once he got hold of that, that was it. No, he's not letting that go. Um, I think he ended up hiding it at one point, and I haven't yet found it. So I can't remember whether he took it home with him and put it in his toys at home, or what. So yeah, he'll certainly enjoy me having made him another pickle. So we will see what happens with that for next week. Um, so with everything being said and done for today, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Love and kindness to everyone. Bye for now, and I'll see you all soon.